Crypto morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Moo Moo of My Hero Academia. So, Moo Moo is a. No, it's not Momo, it's Moo Moo. Moommoo. Like how a cow goes moo. Okay, so just to clarify that up. So, and he's a big brother, or he's a brother to her, to Pony. Yeah. The If you haven't seen the original ones, go check them out. The Basically, in the original one of this, like, episodes. So, yeah. Usually I make him immortal. So, yeah. Let's begin. And it's an alternate timeline where she's a mother to two kids. So, when she gave birth to Pony and the Moo Moo. And Moo Moo, who, when he was born as that. But really smaller than a Dr. Pepper can. And reason why I put this one, and no, I'm not gonna release it, but this one, so that so she gets rid of him, like gave him to this alternate version of girl that I can never find a picture. That there she is. This one. In this alternate timeline, she gave up on, or she didn't give up on being a hero, but she has two things. She's a farmer and a pro hero. So, whoops. Yeah. So she gave her little cow. So, went over a couple days. The cows normal cows did notice that he's different from them. But they took good care of him. But when he grew, he was like same size as, but his body changed. As she noticed, and gave him a name of Moo Moo, like Moomoo. So, yeah. Moo Moo. She always liked to call him that because, yeah. So then but the most of the cattle, like except for that one cow that's always been the mother, she always took good care of him. Mm. Mm. Yeah. So, so basically, yeah. So then the couple days have passed. Now they're 15. And they got there. So he goes to UA. And he waves at and his adopted parents. And of course the cow did wave at him. Plus most of the cattle respected him. Because one time the coyote was about to attack into him, but one of the cows he woke up and he skidded backwards and as the cow goes meow. Yeah. So then the two bulls got up right in time, as they saw what will happen. So they charged right at the coyote and sending the coyote flying backwards. Yeah. So basically, so then he grew. So now he's at a 15, similar to his sister. So he goes to joins UA, and he does the work test, and he says, "I'm on it," as he does what she does. But she was actually there. She didn't know that as he runs a little bit faster than a normal human. But then he turned into a minotaur and destroys the one pointers, 2 pointers, 3 pointers faster than anyone. So then the next day was pretty powerful. So he gets accepted to UA. As he goes to UA, he's in class 1A. And before he arrived, she arrived at their exact same time, but she was in class 1B. And she's saying all that. And he just giggles at her. As he walks away, or he shows up to class. Then I'm skipping the ball throw. the basically all the way to All Might versus All for One, and so they basically All for One was shoots his laser at All Might, but somehow a random cow that they thought was random cow just blocked the attack. But it was Moo. As he says, is this telepathically says this. Alright, I'm not an ordinary cow. I'm class 1A Moo. As he's pushing the laser back. Full force. As All Might and everybody was surprised about it. As he pushing the force back. As All for One and grabs onto Moo's horns and broke them as blood spewing. Then the cows from the where is her? From her farm. Cows, chickens, or no, actually cows, they all jumped over a fence and they all went full bore. As has blood dripping down home. As the All for One says, time for you to die. As he's about to kill Moo. But then out of nowhere, these bunch of cattle just whammed right into him. As one of them picks him up, gets him out of there. As blood and dripping down. As the bunch of bulls just stabbed right into All for One. And yeah. So the doctor told the bulls that they'll take him as so the recovery girl was like, so basically, sorry, I'm thinking. Once I go silent, I'm thinking. So, yeah. Or I have to sneeze. So he did put up a really good fight. So then she comes out. He's still recovering from his horns breaking off. Um, and she, with her daughter on her, but when she told her daughter that that boy that's in Class 1A, the one that we're going to see, is actually your brother. Then, when she heard that her brother, she actually had a brother the entire time, it was a whole different tune. She sang a whole different tune. She went from being like, oh, I'm going to beat you up so bad, and like all that negative stuff, to, wait, he's my brother? Let's go see him. So then so the cows, like a cattle, went back to the farm. Yeah. So then yeah. So then he was laying in bed, and he manages to stop the bleeding from the around his head. So he stopped the bleeding inside of his head. As he turned, he could sense that his like someone visits. So she ends up saying, hey, son, how do you feel about getting back to with our family? How as a cow lady apologizes to her, or apologizes to him for abandoning him like that. So then just as she's apologizing for being a bad influence, like she felt kind of bad with her, or with his, or no, she kind of feels bad for her brother. That's what I was trying to say. Okay? As he says, huh, I know a little sister. Huh? But he didn't, or the day that, or the first time we met at UA, or USJ, or UA, you made me giggle. Okay? So, yeah. So then a couple days have passed, and he's fully healed, hold up, and he didn't have his quirk stolen. No. So then yeah. So he and now so yeah, during all my verses, or actually after that, then of course they become pro heroes, and now it's Class 1A versus Class 1B arc. So Todoroki ends up um um or actually the tail guy, they added a new member plus also Class 1B. So and where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So then the steel guy is trying to go on a rampage, as the other two are just like telling him or asking her, then how's your brother like? Well, he sure does like to, eat the spiciest foods. And some vegetation, but other than that, I haven't been that around my brother that much. Huh, okay. Huh. So then the steel guy versus the moo who of the bunch. Yeah. So you know who fell in love with him? Is none other than. Did I delete that picture? I think I did. Oh, there it is. Her. So, well, because she seen him and she was nervous at the time, but now, as she, like, finally, she walks up to him and asks him out on a date. He, or actually, he, or she took him somewhere privately to, like, say that to him. And then she's wondering what was, or so she's wondering why that the mushroom girl who isn't talking to her anymore. So, so she walks up and she asks her, "All right, yeah, sure." A couple times you avoid me when my brother's not around. You hate me or something? No, no, no. Actually, I wanted to tell you something. The probably your brother didn't tell you. Tell me what? That I'm dating your brother. As she came out, as she could not believe it. Her own brother, the pony's brother, ends up dating one of her classmates. As she could not believe it. She did not realize that her her yeah that her own brother is dating one of the classmates. So then that's why I did not want to tell you, because it okay. So he it was yeah. So now they were dating, and then they got married and had 2 kids that are mushrooms. If you guys don't know what mushrooms are, this one. So, but with like mushrooms all over it's yeah. That's their kid. And their daughters, and yeah. It was crazy. Was married to so they yeah. So this is the end of the What If. Please leave a like, share, subscribe. Peace.